Okay, so today I really want to talk about motivation versus consistency, help you figure out which one do you need, what are the differences, and where does discipline play into all of this. So if you have been in the online wellness space, in the fitness space, if you follow any fitness professionals, any fitness inspirational people, whatever, on Instagram, on YouTube, wherever you might find them, a lot of them especially love to talk about discipline and motivation. And obviously we have a lot of pretty well-known motivational speakers who love to talk about motivation and discipline and all of that, right? However, what I see really gets missed a lot of the time is it's not that you need more motivation or that you need more desire to go do these things. It's that you need to know how to take action. You need to know how to stay consistent with the things you want to do, right? So motivation is like a very short-lived phenomenon that comes in small quantities, maybe a few times a month, maybe for you it's every day, right? But most of us, most successful people, I think if you were to ask them, they wouldn't always say that they're super motivated. And my kittens are knocking things downstairs, so we'll go see what that is in a bit. But I'm very transparent with my clients about motivation and what that actually looks like, because that's something that keeps a lot of people from pursuing their healthy habits, from pursuing their health goals, is they feel like, oh, I'm just not motivated to do it. So I could never be one of those people who's motivated to go work out, who's motivated to meal prep, who's motivated to get healthy groceries, who's motivated to learn how to cook more at home, right? I could never be motivated to do that. So if you perceive yourself that way, of course you're never going to become one of those healthy people who works out, cooks at home, eats healthy groceries, doesn't overeat 4 times a week, right? If you can't even picture that reality for yourself because you think that you have to be motivated to do that, of course it's never going to happen. So that's really what I'm here to dispel, is that myth of feeling like you have to be motivated to get these things done, right? And that's what I was saying earlier, is that I'm very transparent with my clients. A lot of the time, I'm not motivated to go to the gym. I'm not motivated in the moment to go work out. I don't want to go do a super hard leg workout for an hour in the gym every day, right? Nor do I do that every day, but you guys get my point. However, I am consistent and I have made a commitment to myself to follow through on the promises that I make to myself, right? I commit to myself. I know that to be the type of person I want to be, to feel how I want to feel, to look how I want to look, to have the energy that I want to have, to continue working towards my overall goal of maintaining my fitness level and of increasing strength. All of that boils down to working out probably 45 times a week, strength training, lots of walking, other types of exercise that I might want to do, okay? So we're specifically talking about fitness here. So I know how my goal of working out and my plan, my fitness plan, fits into my overall wellness routine and my healthy lifestyle. However, does that mean I'm motivated to go to the gym all the time? Absolutely not. But I do it anyway because I made a commitment to myself, and I've decided that I'm the type of person that when I make a commitment, I follow through. I follow through on the commitments I make to myself, right? So that's the first step. If you feel like you're struggling with motivation, if you can't stay consistent, if you make all these promises to yourself, I'll start on Monday. Who's heard that famous diet term? I'll start on Monday. My diet starts Monday. I'll start my new workout plan next week. In some cases, that might be true for you, and that's totally fine, right? It's fine to say that. It's another thing to say it and know that you don't actually mean it, okay? So the biggest tip I can give you if you're really struggling with motivation and consistency is, number 1, figure out what you actually want, figure out what your big picture goals are, and then number 2, figure out how staying consistent with whatever activity, strategy, or habit it is going to help you get there, right? And then number 3, decide that you are the type of person who honors her commitments to herself or himself or themselves, right? So that's the biggest step, is you have to decide that you're the type of person who follows through on the commitments they make to themselves, that you want to be a healthy, happy, energetic, vibrant person living their best life. What does that look like? If you were living your best life, what would that look like? It's not you struggling to feel motivated every day, right? And debating for half an hour mentally in your head if you should go to the gym. It's, okay, I might feel a certain way today. Am I really tired? Am I sick? Or am I sleep deprived? Is my body really sore? Those are all really valid reasons to skip a workout, right? But is it just because I really don't feel like doing it, or it's dark out, or it's raining out, or it's cold out, or I'd rather sleep it, whatever, right? We all know when we're kind of BSing ourselves and when there's a legitimate reason for not wanting to do a workout, right? So all this to say is stop relying so much on motivation and start focusing more on what is your big picture goal and how can you stay consistent with the strategies that will get you to that goal. Now we have a little baby popping in. This is Biggs. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hi, baby. I heard you tearing shit up down there. Oh, so cute. Okay. That was a good intermission break. So now that we've got that covered and why motivation is a myth, there's a lot more I could say about that. But like I said, we're going to keep it short today. I really want you to focus on how will you stay consistent, okay? So if you, again, we're going to stick with this example of fitness and exercise. If you have convinced yourself, like I did many years ago when I was stuck in dieting habits and restriction, that running was the best activity to burn calories and lose weight, and therefore I should become a runner. And if you feel that same way, whether it's with HIIT workouts, I did this too, or running, or doing an hour of cardio every day, whatever it may be, okay? So if that's what you picture in your head as exercise, and you're like, man, for me to exercise, I'd have to go for a 45-minute run, and I really don't want to do that. Of course you're not going to want to exercise. Of course you're not going to feel motivated or even have the desire to go exercise, right? So when it comes to fitness, make sure when it comes to anything health related or life related, make sure that your goal makes sense for you, your overall goal, and make sure it's something that you actually want to achieve, and the strategies that you're using to get there will actually help you achieve it, okay? If you're not really into running, if you don't want to become a marathoner, if you don't want to run long distance, if you don't enjoy that, choose a different type of exercise that will help you reach the goals that you want to reach. I have another little rascal intruding. Oh, this is Nova. Hi. Hi, baby. You are antsy. I know. You just woke up from a nap and now you're ready to tear everything up. Okay, go play. Go play. You hear them in the background. You know what those sounds are. So another example I'll give is something like meal prepping and healthy cooking, right? So a lot of people are like, man, it would be so great if I could meal prep. I would eat so much healthier. I would maybe lose a bit of weight. I would feel better in my body. I would have healthy meal choices just ready to go throughout the day. But the last thing I want to do on a Sunday is spend half the day meal prepping, grocery shopping, and cooking things, right? Cooking whatever it is you're making for the week. So you see here, we kind of have like two extremes. One extreme is zero meal prepping at all, and then just like playing it by ear as the week goes on, and we all know that doesn't really work very well, right? And the other is spending half of your Sunday meal prepping and grocery shopping. And it doesn't have to be that intense. That's a topic for a separate video on meal prepping. I have so many great meal prep tips. But my point is, again, if that's something you've been wanting to do, what's holding you back from doing it? Is it just that you don't have the steps? Is it that you don't have it built into your schedule in a way that makes sense, right? So instead of saying, oh, I'm just not motivated, I can't figure out the time to do it, be very honest and realistic with yourself. Do I actually want to do this thing that I've been saying that I want to do? And if you don't, that's okay. And find something else that would better work for you, okay? So at the end of the day, for us to be consistent with these healthy habits, with the strategies, the behaviors that are going to help us reach our goals, and just to feel good, right? Because I truly believe that wellness, healthy habits, healthy living is about feeling good in our bodies and having the mental clarity, the mental peace, the energy, the overall health and well-being, right? The absence of disease and just feeling really good in your body. The reason we live our healthy lifestyle is so that we can go do everything else in our lives that we want to do, not because we're after this constant pursuit of increased wellness, okay? I want you to reach a happy, healthy, stable maintenance place with your well-being, and then go do everything else that you want to do with your life. All that to say, figure out, be very honest with yourself. What are the goals that I want? What are the healthy behaviors that I want to establish? Like I said, if you hate running, like I figured out that I did, maybe it's not great for you to set a goal of running 3 times a week. Maybe that's not going to help you stay consistent. However, if you love going to Zumba classes, there you go, right? Go do that. Go do something that's actually going to fill your cup up and make you feel good, right? So same thing with meal prepping, cooking, all of that stuff. Figure out something that's going to be easy for you. Same thing with all your health behaviors. What is going to be easier for you? What's going to work for you? How does this fit into your overall picture of your health goals, your overall well-being, the healthy behaviors that are going to make you feel good and are going to help you live your best life? I know that sounds cheesy, but it's true. Our healthy habits are so that we can live our best lives, okay? So this one was quick. I'm super curious to hear what you think about motivation, discipline, consistency. I didn't touch too much on discipline at all in this video, but that's a topic for a future video. So let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what your struggles are when it comes to staying consistent, when it comes to staying disciplined, and kind of what do you feel like the myths surrounding that are? What do you feel like is something that people say that you don't necessarily think is true? Let's talk about it. As always, please like and subscribe. Come back for more. Follow me on Instagram. Send me a message. I love to hear from you guys and I'd love to chat with you. And I will see you soon.